Well, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, and welcome to the National Football Youth League Under-23 League Cup final, where Chesterfield take on North Leigh. North Leigh linking up with the Precision Academy, of course, whose Swindon side were in action a few weeks ago down in Northampton. They were defeated 3-0 on that occasion by Wycombe Wanderers. They'll be hoping to avoid a similar fate against the recent National League champions, Chesterfield. 158-year-old club, Chesterfield, one of the real stalwarts of the English Football League, up against up-and-comers, you could say, North Leigh, founded back in 1908, the Millers. And joining me for this crucial game from North Leigh, Zach Scott, one of the Precision players. Zach, thank you for being with us. And from Chesterfield, the head of Academy Recruitment, really appreciate you giving us some of your time. Justin Tellers, thank you, Justin, for coming up for this final. We're incredibly excited for this big occasion. And well, it's a bright start for North Leigh going down this left-hand side, whipping it in, the captain, Grant. Dealt with by Ali Aftab Mohideen to begin with, but oh, it's loose in the area. A pot shot, really, to start things off. Zach, a pretty bright start for North Leigh.
Yeah, good start. We looked lively. Warm-up was good, so looking good.
But Chesterfield, of course, top of the league at the under-23 level as well. 13 wins from their 18 this season. Justin, it's been a really good season, and they're good value for this appearance in this cup final.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you for inviting me down up to the box. Good view from up here. Yeah, it's been a good season for the lads. Obviously won the league title just last week, and you know, really looking forward to this game here at Derby County, which is not too far from us as well. So we've got a bit of support down there. But yeah, the lads, you know, they've done really well this season. Some have been in and around the first team. Others have been out on loan at step 3 and step 4, step 5. So, you know, they've got a little bit of experience, but they're really looking forward to the challenge. And you know, obviously, North Leagh's a good side, and we've been following them a little bit in the southern section. It looked like they're going to win that league. So, you know, I think it'll be a really good game today and a very competitive one.
Indeed, North Leigh, top of that league with a game in hand at the moment. This branch of the Precision Academy linking up with Newbury College as well. Precision Academy established back in 2012 and now coming forward with North Leigh, whose men's side have just survived the Southern Central Isthmian League 1. Same level as Sheffield FC, of course, the oldest football club. There is a bit of pinball to start things off here. As Chesterfield on the attack. Good hustle from Robbie Gallagher to intercept. 8 goals in his 20 games so far for the left winger at the moment. Aftab Mohideen, and a good ball. A slight miscontrol there by Archie White. But at the moment, Chesterfield in control through this man Ali Aftab Mohideen, who looks pretty tidy in midfield, Justin.
Yeah, Ali's obviously come through, actually he's a Luton boy himself, come through the ranks. And
well, there's a cross into the centre here. It could have almost picked out a blue shirt, cleared by the skipper, Josh Grant. Of course, North Leigh in the yellow and black, play from right to left today, and Chesterfield in the familiar blue, as once again the captain in order. Well, and this time actually it's number 5, Jack Smith, playing out of play. But we were touching on Ali Aftab Mohideen, his journey to Chesterfield.
Yeah, we spotted him obviously playing. He's Luton based. I think he's playing for Hereford Town, a non-league side, under-18 side, up at St George's Park, and we had a good look at him there and brought him for a trial in pre-season. And he's been excellent this season. You know, and he's also played in the first team and got a debut goal in the FA Trophy. So, exceptional season for him, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play today.
It's like a one to watch out for in the midfield for Chesterfield today. But for now, it will be a throw-in for North Leigh. Josh Grant, the skipper. Good control, but once again, Aftab Mahadeen there to clean up. Brave from Tyler Webb. Tyler Webb, a goal in the semi-final of this under-23s trophy. And driving into the centre of midfield. Good switch of play. What can Grant create? Patient for the moment, then a hit from long range. Good shape on the shot from Connor Barrett. The one to watch for North Leigh. 21 goals in just 18 appearances this season. 4 in the 7-0 routing of Melton in his last appearance. And Zach, that just shows exactly why he's so dangerous.
Yeah, he's dangerous. Can score from anywhere. Bright. He'll be looking for a goal today.
Like he'll be over to take the corner as well. Scored 2 goals in the semi-final, a 4-0 victory over Scarborough for this North Leigh side. He's the top scorer in the Southern Division, but well, Chesterfield have got a top scorer of their own. So we'll come on to talking about Alexander Duhamel later on today. 26 in just 12. Justin, that's quite ridiculous figures.
Yeah, Xander's had a good season himself. Sort of broke into the first team, sort of set up last year, played in the FA Trophy. He's been out on loan at Matlock Town this season. He's had another good season. That's his second season at Steps 3. And he's been very prolific at 23s football.
But for now, it's a cross to come in from Barrett, and it's a good delivery as well. It was through the first line of defence, but headed wide. Well, Zach, against this really impressive Chesterfield side, set pieces will be away into the game. How big have they been for North Leigh this season?
Yeah, they've been big. We got loads of threat. Noah Parsons loves a header. Jack Smith, George Ruston. You know, we are dangerous from them, so we'll look to use them. Maybe grab a goal.
For now, though, it's Luke Chadwick will look to clear downrange, the Chesterfield goalkeeper. And headed out, so it'll be a throw for the Spyrites. One of my favourite nicknames in the football pyramid, regardless, the Spyrites, named for the crooked church spire that appeared on the first Chesterfield badge back in 1894. Wilkinson back to Chadwick for now. A great season then for the under-23 side, Justin, but also a great season for the club as well, topping the National League with 98 points. A really impressive feat and something that will be felt up and down the club, you must feel.
Yeah, it's been a great season. Obviously, Paul Cook and the first team staff have, been fantastic since they came in, and 6 years outside the Football League has been a long time for a club like Chesterfield. So, yeah, it's been fantastic, and we really enjoyed the time, and it's time to regroup again and go at League Two. But Paul Cook and his staff have been brilliant, and really looking forward to next season.
Welcome return for a club of Chesterfield stature, but for now it's North Leigh on the offensive. Wonderful footwork to break through the first attack from Adam Smith. Webb out wide, Barrett again, who started it all with a fine move. Barrett from range. Won't trouble Luke Chadwick, who's safely over the ball. Well, that was some switch of play from Connor Barrett. And then now looking to take them all on. Well, this Chesterfield side haven't lost in 8 games in the league. In their last 5, they've scored 27 and conceded just 3. So, Zach, you've got a real task on your hand to break them down, but Connor Barrett's working his hardest to do so. He'll be key today.
Yeah, he always works hard. He will be key. Very positive going forward. Hopefully a moment of magic from him. We can hopefully break down this good Chesterfield side.
Putting another ball in behind in search of Gallagher. But it was rolled out by Chadwick. Jessup. Touch around the corner to find Archie White, who lofts it in behind. Out comes the goalkeeper, and that's brave from Timmy Mungell. He does really well. Some sweeper keeping from the North Leigh man. But a big opportunity that was for Chesterfield. Lovely footwork again, but good pressure that time from George Rushton. But once again, it's Aftad Mohadeen who's in control at the base of midfield. And there's another long ball searching for Thomas Marshall. 15 and 15 for Thomas Marshall, a great record. But there's another ball forward, this time looking for Gallagher. And Gallagher gets the better of Jessup, but the cross won't find its target. A goal off the bench in his last game, Thomas Marshall, the number 9 for Chesterfield. And they've certainly got goals in the side. They're the top scorers in the Northern Division with 72 this season. And it's a bit of club chemistry that runs down through the teams, Justin, scoring plenty of goals.
Yeah, obviously we play a 4-2-3-1, as you can see here, Wolf, and you know the 10s are important in this formation for us. So you know, in the final third, the attacking players have to dominate, and they've done well in the 23s to do that this season. Hence the 70+ goals they've scored.
It's Connor Cook in number 10 today for Chesterfield, who himself did get a goal against the ITY International Academy last time out. 6-0 win in that game. We've got to go all the way back to February to record a loss for this Chesterfield side. Although North Leigh on a similar run of form. 14 games in the league this season, 11 wins, just the 3 losses. They're the top scorers in the Southern Division and with the second best defence. They've certainly got plenty to offer. It's been a fast start to this game, although the scores are locked at the moment. Some really good footwork from Connor Cook. And the attack drives on through White. He skips away from his man. White from range. Safely under the control of Timmy Mungell. We've seen a couple of those snapshots so far, Justin, from both sides. It'll have to be something special to beat the goalkeeper from there.
Yeah, it's been a good start for North Leigh, really. I've quite enjoyed the way they set up, and they're very positive. Obviously, Chesterfield now is starting to grow into the game, just sort of read their patterns of play and their formation, work that one out. But it's the opening sort of 10 minutes have been very good, and 2 good sides. Both sides obviously top of their both respective leagues in North and South, and it looks like to be a competitive game.
It's exactly what you want from a cup final. The 2 top teams across the 2 divisions facing off in this League Cup final, combination of both the North and South League. A testament really to the National Football Youth League and the quality on show across the divisions, as safety first from Chesterfield, almost dropped kindly. Alexander Duhamel. Exciting to see the number 7 in action later today as Gallagher applying the pressure, hunting for the throw. The assistant down there on this near side, Tom Viles, gives the throw in to North Leigh and the skipper Josh Grant. With his matching pink boots and armbands, did he plan that before the game, or is it a happy coincidence?
I think it's a happy coincidence, I'm not sure, but those boots they're very bright. See them from down
They
there.
are a bit of a trademark. Won't be losing him so far today, but North Leigh have lost the ball and in a threatening position as well. There's a 4-on-4 here on the counter. Blue shirts flooding into the area, but Alexander Duhamel strikes it against the defender. Good block by Jack Smith. Two Smiths in the side, of course. Adam Smith at number 9 and Jack Smith at centre half. Adam Smith, who got a goal against Melton in their last fixture, a 7-0 defeat for Melton there. Duhamel tapping it back. One-touch play from Chesterfield, but Sam Hooper's pass goes astray. 7 goals in 17 from midfield, and Duhamel on the turn looking to create into a dangerous area, but there was no one on the end of it. Oh, what a lovely touch that is from Jessup, and the attack is alive. Huge interception from Rushton, or that ball would have been a tap-in at the centre of the area. Rushton trying to get it back. Instead, it's just Cook who cleans up. Jessup, Cook, first time back into the feet of White, who looks to the back post, but it's just over Jack Dolman. Really encouraging signs, Justin.
Yes, a good movement down the left from Zander. You know, put a good ball in. Liam Jessup, the right full-back here, is also Gibraltar international. Really quick and got onto the end of that, and good combination play with Connor Cook and Archie White. Yeah, looking a little bit better. I think we're growing into the game. Northly had a really positive start, but we're starting growing into the game and creating a little bit more.
Noah Parsons bringing it out from defence and looking to switch it to Barrett. Why wouldn't you with his goal-scoring record? Rushton in midfield. Cut out by Aftab Mohadeen. Still going. Ali Aftab Mohadeen with a great run. White, first time ball, and then it was touched back into the path of Cook, but cleared away, and there's a break on here. Gallagher. But great recovery from White. And Justin, that's what you want to see when an attack breaks down, those forward players getting back to help out in defence.
Yeah, great work from the 10s, obviously. It was, Liam Jessup, the right full-back, obviously had kicked on and tried to get on the end of the cross there, and, you know, great recovery run from Archie White, and, you know, like you said, that's what you want to see from the 10s, working hard out of possession.
It's back with Chesterfield. We're all wrapped up here at the moment. No goals in the first 15 minutes, unlike our earlier game. There was a penalty inside the first 7 to get the scores rolling in that last cup final, where Robbie Fowler's Liverpool Academy took down Gordon Strachan's Football Foundation. But for now, it's North-Leigh on the offensive, and Robbie Gallagher lent into his defender there. They won't win anything out of the referee. Chris Hodgson instead cleared. And well, almost a good spot from Mungell, but he just put a bit too much on it, Zach Scott. And well, North-Leigh started brightly, but they need to get a foothold back in the game.
Yeah, there's been a few sloppy moments, giving the ball back, going down for a foul. He just lent in, just being sloppy and giving them good side, football inside the ball too much.
A lovely ball from Aftab Mohadeen. Duhamel gets the cross in. Oh, it almost fell, but it might fall kindly still for Chesterfield. It's with White. Edge of the area, charged down. Brave defending from Webb. It almost fell for Marshall, but just beyond him. And as Rushton heads clear, Justin, tell us that was a big chance.
Yeah, great ball in, and obviously good build-up play. Balls fell for Ali there. Good strike and a good block from the North-Leigh defender there. So yeah, positive sides last sort of 5 minutes from Chesterfield going into the game, especially on this right-hand side. Liam Jessup and Archie White are linking up really well with Connor Cook.
Another long ball dealt with by Smith, who wins the free kick as well. Referee Chris Hodgson, supported by Tom Viles as well as Corbin Mottram down there on the far side. But it will be Jimmy Mungell with the free kick from deep. Gets a good purchase on the ball. Up goes Barrett, but it's headed away. Rolls out of play for some North-Leigh possession. And good to see as well, Zach, that I heard on the grapevine North-Leigh chairman John McDonough will be in attendance today. Some good connection between Precision and North-Leigh. It's a great partnership being built.
Yeah, it's good. Good to see he's here, so supporting the boys, and hopefully we can get the win for him.
Really good support from across the Precision setup.
Yeah, we have that every game, you know, it's like a family. So the boys will be down there supporting them, just trying to motivate them and see if we can get anything from them.
Good to hear that connection runs across the different setups. It's hooked back in field. It might fall for Chesterfield kindly. That clearance could ricochet into the path of Marshall. Lovely touch from White. Great footwork on this right-hand side. White with the early ball in. Headed away. And a good turn from Giles as well. Wins the free kick. Harley Giles, another goal scorer in midfield. A goal in the semi-final against Scarborough and a goal in the last game against Melton. There's plenty of scoring options across this North Leigh team. Good defence from Marshall, and it's cleared. Blue shirts on the chase. But instead it will be another throw, and Chesterfield worked their way well up the field. Let's talk a bit about Chesterfield's road to the final then. A 5-1 win against Kempston Rovers to get them going. They beat Tadcaster 4-0. Or taking down AFC Rushden and Diamonds 2-1. A 4-2 win against Chippenham, and then Hartley Wintney beaten 3-0 in that semi-final. So relatively comfortable all the way here, Justin.
Yeah, it's been a comfortable run. I mean, the scores don't really reflect the game. Some of them, they've been a bit tougher than that. But yeah, the lads done well in the cup. Obviously, really eager to defend their title after winning it last year, and you know, really positive for us to get to the final for second year running.
We'll see if we'll have new champions today here at Pride Park, the home of Derby County, or if it will be North Leigh. Was what one could consider an upset given the size the two clubs have, but on paper, two league leaders in the North and South Division. And Zach, North Leigh's road to the final, some closer games in there. 2-1 against the I2I International Academy before beating the Stephen Gerrard Academy 6-2. Taking down Kings Lynn 2-0 before also playing AFC Rushden and Diamonds, beating them 2-1 before that big win against Scarborough 4-0. It's been a good run of form coming into the final as well, and that must give the side some confidence.
Yeah, it's been a very good run. You know, we've had some close games coming up to this final, but that's what you have to do to get to these games. You have to dig in, you have to dig deep. A few comfortable wins. Very good win in the semis against Scarborough, so that should give us confidence today.
And it was some real composure from Jack Dolman at the back for Chesterfield, who then carried it upfield, but it's back with Chadwick. Hooper on the turn, looking to open up the field, and he has picked out Jessup, that attacking fullback, the Gibraltar international. Cook. Oh, that's some good control and a good clearance as well from Parsons, but the danger is not subdued for the moment. Hooper keeps it alive. First touch ball round the corner from Duhamel into the corridor of uncertainty, but out comes Rangel to put a stop to that attack. 20 minutes gone. Justin, it's been a comfortable performance for both sides so far, really, but in this cup final, as of yet, neither side really willing to push the boat out too far.
Yeah, I think North Leigh started well, you know, really positively. I think obviously Chesterfield, our lads have grown into the game, and yeah, it's like you said, it's a cagey one. Just waiting for someone to break deadlock. I think both sides look quite comfortable in possession. Maybe Chesterfield slightly dominating for the last sort of 10-15 minutes, but like I said, it's a good game, it's balanced, and just waiting for that one chance for the first team.
Looking to pick out some of those big players. Chesterfield, the likes of Thomas Marshall and Alexander Duhamel. I feel like we haven't given his scoring record enough attention. A hat-trick in the semi-final, as well as a goal in their last game against the I2I International Academy. 26 goals in just 12 games. Some big scores in recent weeks, like a 10-1 win against I2I Academy's other side in the division. But at the moment it's Barrett on the run. Lovely ball in. Well defended. Sam Hooper A bit of a box-to-box player in midfield, Justin. He sets up the attack well, but gets back when necessary.
Yeah, Sam Hooper, hard worker, you know, box to box, like you said, you know, really works well in the holding position. And, you know, Ali alongside him, who's sort of the playmaker alongside him, he gives him that sort of license to go and get on the ball. So, you know, the two have played well. I thought Ali's had a good start as well to the first half, and, you know, seems to be getting on controlling things a bit more. But like we said, Sam Hooper, good player and works really hard for the team.
Chesterfield looking to play out of the back, and it's with that man Hooper. Instead looks to go long. With a header away, only falls back into Spirite's possession. Left Mujahideen carrying. Well, that occasion it's Riley DeSena, the captain, carrying forward. Good footwork. And it's just whipped in, but just a little bit too much on the cross. Duhamel clearly has something about him on that left-hand side.
Yeah, he's done well there, Wolf. Obviously, he's come inside the fullback, turned him back on the outside, and I think it's a stroke cross shot. But yeah, he's looking dangerous out there, and you know, Xander's grown into the game as well. I think Archie White, Connor Cook, and Xander have come into the game more in the last sort of 10 minutes. And the 3-10s, like we said, are really important in this formation, and hopefully they can grow into the game a little bit more and create more chances.
Leigh going long. Jack Smith with the ball forward, up to his namesake Adam. But what a lovely turn that is by Riley DeSena, the skipper, with the ball forward as well, but cut out by Smith. Barrett, toe on the ball and opening up the switch pass. Gallagher, good footwork, looking to get away from Jessup. Jessup puts the tackle in. That time the foul is given by Chris Hodgson. Well, Zach, you'll do well to take on Liam Jessup for pace, but Robbie Gallagher's had a real go at it there, and he's won a foul in a promising position. This is a big chance for North Leigh.
Yeah, it is a big chance, dangerous area. Hopefully one of our attacking threats can get on it, but Robbie Gallagher will run and run and run all game. You know, charge you down, just energy and energy out of that man.
Connection between Barrett and Gallagher key for North Leigh, and it is in fact Connor Barrett who will whip it in. Well, safely into the hands of Chadwick. See what Barrett was trying to do there, but wasn't going to trouble the goalkeeper as Casey Groves cleans up at the back for North Leigh. And that's a foul. So Chesterfield with a chance to rebuild. Good international flavour to this Chesterfield side as well. Riley DeSena, the captain, heading back to Australia after this fixture.
Yeah, Riley's obviously been with us this season. He was playing in Ireland last year, and he's had a really good season, Riley. Made a couple of appearances first team in the trophy, and been on loan at Bradford Park Avenue. Yeah, Australian, obviously national, and you know, really good person around the building as well. You know, it's been really positive, Riley, and a good season.
And he picks out a lovely pass there to get Chesterfield on the offensive. Marshall's come wide to take on Groves. White. Plenty of blue shirts in that final third. Back with DeSena. Intercepted. But North Leigh can't break. Instead it falls to Chesterfield. And there's the lovely first time ball. Picking out Marshall in a pocket of space. Noah Parsons gets it away. Zach, that's good defending, but Chesterfield looking threatening.
Yeah, they're looking very threatening. Good, look good, moving the ball, tackling very dangerous. So got to keep in there, stay tight, and defend this corner.
Well, here does come the corner, the first of the day for Chesterfield. They've got a couple of aerial threats in there, the likes of Wilkinson and DeSena himself. And it's an excellent delivery. DeSena gets his head to it. Riley DeSena's header does not find the target, kept in play instead. Cook has Duhamel on the overlap. He might shape to shoot here. Duhamel, deflection! Well, that could have gone anywhere off of Tyler Webb. Instead, it falls for another corner. But I'll tell you what, Timmy Mungirl was not sure that was going wide, Justin.
Yeah, it's good. It's good play from Connor Cook and Xander here out on the left and the right hand side. Good combination play and a shot, big deflection, and yeah, the keeper was on the floor, could have gone anywhere, but yeah, positive signs for Chesterfield at the moment.
Good block from Tyler Webb, another corner to be whipped in, this time an in-swinger to the front post. DeSena almost getting there, but instead it's out for a goal kick. Riley DeSena, 2 goals in their last game against the I2I International Academy. And you can see why. He's a threat from set pieces. That one goes wide. So it will be a goal kick for Timmy Mungirl to take. Mungirl has been the busier of the 2 goalkeepers so far, although Adwick has looked solid when called upon. That's cleared to halfway. Kept in field by Chesterfield. Controlled by Giles. Grant going long, searching for Gallagher. Picks him out. Robbie Gallagher twisting and turning. Can't get away from Jessup. And the throw goes Jessup's way. That is some really solid defending, Justin.
Yeah, Liam Jessup, obviously, with his national team, defends a lot. So he's coming in as a winger, Will, and this season been converted to a right back, but been really steady this season. And like we said, playing for his national team. I think he's also provisionally called up for the next 2 internationals against Scotland and Wales at senior level. So, great. He's done really well to move from under 19s, only 18, through to 21s and to senior level. But like we said, doing really well, converted to right back this season, and positive signs.
Bright future on the international stage for Liam Jessup. And now, though, it's the captain, Josh Grant, who looks to go a little bit longer with the throw and work North Lee's way up the field. Does win a throw in a good position. Well, we have a meeting of the 2 top scorers in the North and South divisions, so expecting some goals today, half an hour in, and that is yet to be the case because, of course, they are also the best and second best defences in their respective leagues. Chesterfield with the better of the 2 records. They've only conceded 17 goals this season. It'll be hard to break down, but North Lee are giving it their best go, although that's a lovely clearance that's actually found a Chesterfield man from Hooper. Great ball inside. Cook with a bit of space to open up the pitch. Jessup on the overlap. First time ball inside to Cook. Bit of space if he wanted to strike it. Instead, Jessup returning it to Cook. Cleared away, but the interplay between those 2, Justin, is looking really promising.
Yeah, Cook and Liam Jessup here are working, Connor Cook and Liam Jessup are working really well out here. Those combination play. Again there, Archie White also dropping in, and it's been a positive sort of 10, 20, 30 minutes out here for both players on the right-hand side of Chesterfield, and hopefully they can break, and get one of those chances and take them.
Duhamel looking to take on his fullback, but Casey Groves clears it this time after Jack Dolman's galloping run down the left. Goal before half-time would be critical for both these sides. It would certainly change up the dynamic going into the break, as North Lee on this occasion will not suffer. Free kick goes against Archie White. I heard Craig Addy, the academy manager, refer to North Lee as the away side for this fixture, given Chesterfield's proximity to the area, Derbyshire natives themselves. Is that how it's felt coming into the game, Zach?
Yeah, long journey up, but being the away side's not a bad thing. We enjoy it. We always love going away. Not much better than Pride Park, so yeah, we're enjoying ourselves.
An excellent venue for this cup final. We'll be at Molineux next week on the 24th for another cup final with the National Football Youth League. Having already been at Northampton Town Stadium this season. But we're here at the home of the Rams, Derby County. Now a championship club, of course, after their promotion-winning campaign. To witness this National Football Youth League Under-23 League Cup final, where Chesterfield, for the last few moments, have looked like the side with the wind in their sails, and they're on the attack again. Across the face of goal from Cook, looking to open things up. Good cross into the area, headed away by Grant. Can they break North Leigh? Tackle comes in from Hooper. But it's well ridden, and Gallagher gets on the other side of Jessup and forces a free kick. Slightly unnecessary from Harley Giles. I'm sure that Chris Hodson has control of things. And Justin, while Chesterfield seemed to have the momentum in this first half, North Leigh looking dangerous on the break. Something to watch out for, perhaps.
Yeah, number 11 here. So got the name again. We get Mitch, number 11, North Leigh.
North Leigh number 11, Robbie Gallagher.
Yeah, Robbie Gallagher. Gallagher's had a good half. It's a good battle out here with Liam Jessup. I think that's been one of the sort of key battles in the first half. But like you said, North Leigh started really well and looked quite composed. And it's a bit of a chess match here. We've got to really look at how the game develops and what tiredness levels and energy levels. But yeah, it's a good match so far, and looking forward to hopefully a few chances come in. It's been quite a bit of a stalemate up to now from both sides.
Gallagher and Smith battling up for North Leigh, and they have in fact won a throw. But that is true, Zach. It's been a game bereft of chances so far, other than a couple of early pot shots from North Leigh and one from Chesterfield in response. Looking for the game to open up a little bit more in the second half.
Yeah, I think it will. There'll be some tired legs out there coming second half, but both defences defending very well. It's been tight, so hopefully more chances to come.
Gallagher, tackle made. And they'll look to find Smith again, the number 9. Josh Grant. Taking his time with the throw this time. Picks out Gallagher. Balls to Grant. Will find Webb. Whips it into the area. Strong header from DeSena. Good hold-up play as well from Thomas Marshall. Hooper looks to unleash him. Marshall will get on the end of it. Oh, that's a crunching tackle, but a clean one as well. And winning the throw. Some excellent defending from Noah Parsons, and it's a popular bout of defending as well on the touchline. And the travelling North Leigh supporters. Zach, great work from Noah Parsons.
Yeah, very good defending. Just waits for the perfect time to go in. Good tackle. Could have been a dangerous if he would have fouled him, but yeah, great tackle now.
Gets plenty of Thomas Marshall, but plenty of the ball as well. 15 and 15, a goal a game for the Chesterfield striker in the National Football Youth League North Division. Long ball and headed on by Marshall. Under control of Archie White. Back to his captain, Riley DeSena. Tackle comes in. Dolman, DeSena all the way back to Chadwick. Good defence from North Leigh, keeping them contained. It's a good touch from Dolman, who stayed high. And now Chesterfield looking to get in behind. Duhamel misses out this time. Well, Justin, there's a good press from North Leigh, but as we've seen there, once you get in behind the midfield, there is a bit of space for blue shirts to flood into.
Yeah, as you can see, the game opening up. Obviously, the 3-10s, like we mentioned, they're trying to pick that sort of space in between the holding midfielder and the back four. And that's a space we need to sort of work maybe a little bit more in the second half. But North Leigh, to be fair, they've defended well in numbers and really hard work inside.
Well, that's a great ball over the top for Duhamel. Flag goes up, unfortunately, to the dismay of Sam Hooper in midfield, who picked out the run of the league's top scorer. Top scorer across both divisions, closely followed by Connor Barrett of North Leigh. Mungle will clear. We approach the end of the first half. We're all level here in this Under-23 League Cup final. Senna with real aggression to get in front of his man. Deflected off the header. Will fall for Smith, who looks to open up. Chesterfield with the cross ball. He picks out Adam Smith. Cutting on the inside, looking for Gallagher. Smith strikes it himself. Deflected off Senna, but only as far as Groves. Senna with good defence. Rushton. That's a loose pass. Can Chesterfield break? A goal here would surely give them the lead going into half-time. Marshall checks back. White on the turn. Marshall. Here's that familiar combination of White, Cook and Jessup. Ali Aftab Mohedin. Archie White. All the way back to the centre half. George Wilkinson. White. Just drifting into the pocket, Archie White. Instead, it's wide to Jessup, but intercepted by the skipper, Grant. And Jackson now, and Adam Smith carrying now with Gallagher to his left. A lovely ball. Smith, edge of the area, unleashes a strike. Well dealt with by Chadwick, but Barrett on the rebound. Dispossessed by Sam Hooper, who does Barrett with the eyes as well. But all of a sudden, it just opened up for North Leigh, Zach. That's a big opportunity.
Yeah, very big. I think it was a good save. Best chance of the game, so hopefully we can get a few more.
It looks like the game is opening up here because Jessup galloping down the right. And Chesterfield break in response. Down goes Jessup. But it looks like he might be. He might have won a foul there. Well, here's the chance. Just fell really kindly for Smith. Good height for the goalkeeper. But Sam Hooper with some great defending. That was the danger man, Connor Barrett, running onto it. Unfortunately, Hooper's on the deck. I think there was a yellow card brandished there as well in the hullabaloo of that recent attack. As we approach half-time, Justin, good to see the game open up a bit.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Will, you know, the game's opened up a little bit more, and I think that will happen more so as we go into the second half, I think. Like we said, obviously the game's opened up slightly, a good chance there for North Leigh, you know, on the break. We're pushing forward down this right flank, and we got caught in possession, and there's a good chance and a good save from Luke Chadwick. So yeah, you know, hopefully the game opens up a little bit more, and we see more chances. But like I said, I think North Leigh had a really good start to the game. And as the half has grown, I think Chesterfield have grown into it. But yeah, we've got to be careful. Some dangerous players playing for North Leigh, especially in the wide areas, and we've got to be careful, you know, going forward.
Well, we'll quickly get the game underway before half-time because Sam Hooper is thankfully back to his feet. He heads over to the sideline. Neil Cluxton, the head coach for this academy team. Justin, a lot of assistant coaches listed on the team sheet. It's a big team for Chesterfield. What do you make of the under-23 setup?
Yeah, I mean, it's good for us. Obviously, we've got under 17 teams from the youth level, under 18s and 19s, and generally our players are all between 17 to 18, even in this side. So we've got lots of coaches that work with them from various age groups, even below that. So, but it's good, like an occasion today, 23s. Although it's a 23s tournament, we've got a younger side. It's good to get all the coaches involved in and around it and enjoy the experience with the boys.
Long ball dealt with again by Jack Smith. He's been a rock at the back so far for North Leigh. As Tyler Webb looks to open up the team. Bit of safety first there under pressure. Wilkinson. Rushton with the header. Gallagher draws a foul out of Sam Hooper. And for all the pre-game talk of the dangerous Connor Barrett, Justin pointed out earlier, Zach, it looks like Robbie Gallagher is the man to open things up for North Leigh, perhaps.
Yeah, he's the ball right now. He's causing the most problems. As I said, he will run you down, bags of energy. He'll do it all minute 1 to 90. So hopefully he can get in and score a goal.
But a set piece from almost on the halfway line, but Barrett will still look to whip it in. Doesn't get the right purchase on it there, and it's safely with Luke Chadwick, who's long throw will get Chesterfield rolling. That's a foul. Well won at the centre of the park. Taken quickly by Chesterfield. Good turn from Aftab Murdine. Hooper. Just creeping their way into North Leigh's half. It's a bit of a miscommunication, but cleaned up by Ali Aftab Mathuddin. Hooper with Gallagher at his heels, but Hooper's driving through the midfield. A lovely run. Duhamel switch sides for the moment. Jessup, good connection. But the cross cleared by Tyler Webb. And it's back with Ali Aftab Mathuddin. As you've seen there, Justin, the wingers just switching sides in the end of this second half.
Yeah, it looks like Xander's come over to the right-hand side and Archie White has gone over to the left-hand side. So, yeah, they're both left-footed, so, we're going to have an inverted wide 10. So, and Xander does come in well, as you can see here.
Lovely turn from Duhamel. Duhamel from the edge of the area, drags the shot wide. But if you give a player of his quality too many opportunities from that kind of position, Zach, you're bound to get punished at some point.
Yeah, we need to be careful. Again, good turn from the Chesterfield player. Can't be giving them much more away because they will take one.
And as Timmy Mungle's free kick comes in, you'd imagine that Chris Hodgson might blow for half-time. Indeed he does. Well, it's been a cagey affair at times, this National Football Youth League Under-23 League Cup final between North Leigh and Chesterfield. Chesterfield may have had the field possession on the pitch for the beginning of this game, but North Leigh started the brightest and showed that they have got more to offer going into the second half. Plenty more to come from both sides, Justin, tell us.
Yeah, good. It was a good half, really. I thought North Leigh started really positively. You could see that from the warm-up. They're up for the game, and as the game grew on into the first half, I thought Chesterfield came into it, the 23s, and grew into the game. You started to find their combinations and find some good areas around the box. But North Leigh again dangerous on the break as well. Especially in the wide areas. So looking forward to the second half, and looking forward maybe some tired legs to create more chances, which we lack of in the first half.
And Zach, what kind of message do you think is being imparted by Academy manager Craig Addy and the coaching team at half-time?
Well, it'll be to, stop letting them have so much time on the ball. We see Chesterfield are good on the ball. We've got to get tighter in the midfield. I think there's too much space in between the midfield and the defence once they drive in. And just, see if we can use our outlet, Robbie Gallagher, more.
Well, North Leigh have certainly had some threatening attacks on the break, but can they apply a little bit more pressure to Chesterfield's talented midfield in that second half? We'll see how this National Football Youth League final unfolds with 45 minutes still to come here at Pride Park, the home of Derby County. Second half to come soon, live, the National Football Youth League Under-23 League Cup final. I wonder how many. That's the kind of That's it. I didn't understand. I was watching and all the storylines and how everything needs it so much. I would also think it's boring. So after the game, I've also got to. And then I'm sorry. It's London out of London. But that's the way. The second half of this National Football Youth League Under-23s League Cup final is soon to get underway here. Chesterfield had the better of the play in the first half, but Northley did look threatening at times, a game that could certainly still go either way. Justin Tellis, the head of recruitment for Chesterfield's academy, alongside me for this second half. More of the same from Chesterfield and you'll be happy?
Yeah, I think as the half got on, we grew into it. It's been a little bit of a disappointing half for us, maybe some levels we've been playing at recently, but looking forward to the second half, and I'm sure Neil's had a good chat with them at half time and had a good look at Northley and the strong points they've got, and hopefully we can kick on.
And Zach Scott, one of the Precision Academy players and part of this Northley setup, also alongside me. It's a good first half for Northley, but you'd expect a little bit more going forward from them in the second.
Yeah, hopefully we can create more chances. We started the first half very good, so hopefully we start the second half with the same energy and create more chances out of that.
Well, it's cleared away. Chesterfield with the possession in this opening foray. Act down range by Riley DeSena, the Australian-born centre half. Chadwick. Back to Wilkinson on the turn. And it's a good turn too to get away from Harley Giles, who was hassling. Dolman on the near side in this half with a long ball over the top. Marshall's there, dealt with by Smith for the moment at least. Thomas Marshall lets it run. Came off the bench in the last game against u23 International. A starting berth this afternoon in this cup final. It's back with Riley DeSena, the captain. Across to George Wilkinson. They're quite a formidable centre-half pairing, Justin. Two very physical individuals, but good footwork as well on show.
Yeah, obviously Riley and George have been playing at step 3 this year. Not playing too much together, obviously. A few games under 23 level, but you know, two good players, two steady players with our academy that have progressed well into step 3 football and looking to kick on from there. But yeah, like we said, you know, good combination between them and a good understanding.
Step 3, the Isthmian Prem, just below the Panorama National North and South, where you've been plying your trade for Banbury, Zach Scott, on and off this season. It's a good level to play your football at.
Yeah, it's a good level. Learned a lot. Some of the boys from this academy that we've got have been playing there, so hopefully they can use that experience on the pitch today.
Whipped in by Barrett. It hasn't been cleared fully by Chesterfield. Good spin from Giles. Some ingenuity, and the ball might fall for him here. Cook, stolen by Webb. Webb to the byline. Not the connection that Tyler Webb would have wanted. As we've said, he's in good goal-scoring form at the moment. A goal in the last game against Melton and one in the semi against Scarborough on the way to this League Cup final. It was all Robbie Gallagher for Northley in that first half. Zach, you're looking for a few more of these players to step up and get involved in attack.
Yeah, hopefully the other boys can join in. You know, Connor Barrett is a big threat. You know, scored loads this season. Adam Smith as well. Hopefully he can come into the game a bit more. Yeah, hopefully we have more attacking options this half.
Chadwick gearing up to clear it downfield. Intercepted in midfield by Rushton. Wilkinson back with it and chipping it over the top. There's a foul. Given away by Alexander Duhamel, a player who looked bright at points in that first half, Justin, but he could be one of the players to unpick this Northley defence.
Yeah, I think you can see a tactical change on both sides. You can see Alexander, who's gone to the striker role with Tommy Marshall going out to the right 10 role. And I'm just seeing number 11 for Northley has also come a bit more central as well. So, you know, a couple of tactical changes at half-time, which, you know, make it into an interesting second half.
Well, the ball on the way through was deflected. That's a short back pass, and it's really close to rolling in off of Luke Chadwick. Well, George Wilkinson was sold a little bit short on the way through, and then didn't help his goalkeeper out all that much there. But in the end, it's come off Gallagher for the final touch. That's as close as either side have really come in this game.
Yeah, it's a massive opportunity. You know, not much we could have done about it, but that's what Robbie brings. You know, he charges the defence down again and just creates another chance for us.
In the end, Justin, Luke Chadwick did enough to close down the opportunity.
Yeah, Gallagher's lively. He's in a higher position, as we just stated, and you know, looking good. He's had a good first half, and he started quite central and high in the second half, and already closing down players.
A lovely ball over the top for Duhamel, whipping it in. Out comes Timmy Mungle. Looks solid in the first half as well. Northley keeper. That's a long ball, well up over halfway. Headed back by Wilkinson. Here's Webb, looking to switch it into the path of Barrett. Might fall to Barrett again here. Headed away by Dolman. And White gets the better of Webb. Oh, skips through another great run from White. Gallagher holds it up well, looks forward on the return. A little bit scrappy at the moment in midfield, but Aftab Mohideen comes away with it. Searching ball over the top as well, and Marshall might get there. Marshall does keep it alive. Duhamel coming in. It could fall to the edge of the area if they can get it out of their feet. Archie White is caught, and eventually the free kick goes North Leigh's way. But that was some cross back into the area by Thomas Marshall, Justin.
Yeah, great ball in from Ali. Down the right flank, Tommy Marshall, plays out wide as well. Put a great ball in, got to the byline. Zander tried to header it, and a bit of a deflection just fell for Archie White, but felt his right foot and didn't take it and tried to just control it for his left foot. But great chance, but good defended as well. Good block from North Leigh again.
Chesterfield have started as brightly as North Leigh, both sides having half chances in the early stages of this second half. Almost a great ball through from Harley Giles. We could be ready to enjoy a slightly more open second half here. Of course, if the game is level after 90 minutes, we're straight into penalties. But there's still plenty of time for one of these two sides to grab a winning goal. That long ball finds only the sideline. Throw to come from the skipper, Josh Grant. Senna gets out his dustpan and brush for Chesterfield. First time ball, beautifully weighted. Duhamel unleashes one, spilled, but great work from Mungle. Back to his feet to smother the chance. Thomas Marshall was there for Chesterfield, but he throws it away as well. And the chance escapes the Spireites this time. That's not the first time, Justin, that Alexander Duhamel has threatened to unleash one of those, cutting in onto his left.
Yeah, it's a good start second half. Like we said, I think it's opened up a little bit more. Two good half chances for Chesterfield, and Alexander playing at the top of the pitch now with Tom Marshall on the right seems to have an immediate effect on the game. And like you said, two good chances, two good blocks.
Here's Wilkinson. Hooper licks it into the path of Aftab Mohideen, and he'll go from a long way out. Tracked all the way by Timmy Mungle. Now they're certainly testing the North Leigh goalkeeper's act, but he's answered all the questions so far.
Yeah, he's looked comfortable. Chesterfield have had a few from range, and he's dealt with it well. He did spill one, but he's recovered well, so all good from the keeper so far.
Have to be something quite special to beat Timmy Mungle from there. North Leigh trying to string together an attack, but it was cleared by Chesterfield. Chris Hodgson just getting a hold of things as the late evening sun just threatens to break through onto the field here at Pride Park. Famous old ground. This will be the last football they experience this season. Well, it was a free kick for Chesterfield, and Aftab Mohideen looking to drive through the defence instead. Hooper plays it out to Dolman. Hooper in that quarterback role in this second half, looking to open things up, and that's a lovely ball. Duhamel on the turn. Juggled by Mungle, but he kept a hold of it. It's another one to add to his catalogue of saves in this second half. Really clever ball through from Hooper though, Justin.
Yeah, Hooper and Ali, Sam Hooper and Ali have definitely started well second half and creating a lot of opportunities for the front three. Free tens and striker, especially Zander, and a great little run in there inside between a centre half and fullback, and got a cross shot again. But looking positive signs, like I said, I think Chesterfield have come out very well in the second half. Seem to have seen the areas that they need to exploit, and hopefully this continues.
Corbin Mottram's flag is up on the far side for offside. So Timmy Mungle will hammer a long ball into Chesterfield territory, into the evening sun. Wilkinson gets his head to it. Giles wins the throw. Well, we approach the 60-minute mark. We look towards the benches, Justin. We were talking at half-time about Fernando Tavares might be one to watch in the second half as things roll on for Chesterfield.
Yeah, Fernando's a good player. He can play wide, can play up front. You know, strong, athletic, good runner with the ball, and has had a good season as well. So, you know, he's come on many a time and had a good impact on the game. So maybe a substitution for Neil Cluxton a bit later in the game.
It's a good ball into the path of Groves, who hits the deck. There's a roar from the West Stand, which is littered with North Leigh supporters, but nothing given. But a clever ball in behind from Connor Barrett, Zach.
Yeah, it was a good ball. Very, very intelligent. You know, don't know if it was a pen. Chesterfield good defending though.
Riley DeSena hooks it away. It will be a free kick further up the field. Sam Hooper approaching double figures, 7 for the season on midfield. All the way back to George Wilkinson. Goes back to his goalkeeper. Good composure from Chesterfield. Hooper. Harried by Gallagher, but has it on the return. Well, excellent work from Groves to keep it in play. Mungle unleashes another right foot rocket to work North Leigh up the pitch. Giles's ball to Grant is intercepted by Thomas Marshall on the return, but throw in to come from North Leigh. Well, we hit the 60-minute mark in just a moment. Half an hour to go, and the first change of the day. Luca James onto the field to replace George Rushton. What kind of difference, Zach, is that going to make to this North Leigh side?
Yeah, Luca will add energy, very good on the ball. Also has come on a lot this season and scored a goal, so hopefully, you know, he can create a chance. If he gets one, hopefully he'll took it away.
Luca James into the midfield. George Rushton's day is over. His side still locked at 0-0 with Chesterfield, but the Millers have a throw. Grant looking to go down the line to find Gallagher. That's the blueprint in the first half. They've left on the cutting room floor in the second so far. Well, good footwork from Giles, but dispossessed. It was always going to be a free kick, just playing advantage. Well, Hooper convinced that that is Giles' second foul, and therefore he should go into the book, but he's getting nothing out of Chris Hodgson. But it will be a free kick for Chesterfield. A good footwork here from Giles. And he does leave one on Ali Aftab Mohideen. But he'll be back to his feet, the midfielder. But there is a change in the offing. Falit Bamba for Chesterfield onto the field. What do you make of that change? Justin, tell us.
Yeah, it looks like Torres has just come out onto the left-hand side here. Connor Cook coming off, and also looks like Ali has moved into that central 10 role with Falit Bamba holding in alongside Sam Hooper as two holding midfielders. So yeah, slight change, same sort of formation, but you know, I think Fernando is a good player and can have an effect on the game.
So Fernando Tavares onto the left wing at number 12. Falit Bamba also onto the field. And Connor Cook has left the field as well. It's North Leigh on the offensive this time. Barrett taking it to the byline, finds a pass to Gallagher. Gallagher goes down. Corner given, but no penalty, which is what North Leigh were after. Well, that's the second penalty shout of the second half. And once again, it's Barrett creating. And DeSena gets plenty of the ball before Robbie Gallagher goes down. Good defence, Justin, from the Australian centre-half.
Yeah, Barrett's lively. You know, good movement. You're good at it here. Good slide ball down the side. But yeah, Riley DeSena defended really well. Took hold of the ball, and yeah, definitely not a penalty. But yeah, good movement from North Leigh. And like I said, Barrett, you know, very lively. Had a really good game so far.
He'll take the set piece as well, Connor Barrett. 21 goals in just 18 appearances this season, including 4 in his last against Melton. And that 7-0 thrashing. What can he create from this set piece? Corner whipped in by Barrett towards the centre of the 6-yard box. It will come out again to Barrett to whip in a second. Back post this time. Corner given. North Leigh keep the pressure on. And Tavares and Fallet Bamba straight into the thick of things in defence. And it will be another corner for Connor Barrett, the league top scorer in the under-23 Southern Division, to take. 2 goals in that semi-final against Scarborough as well. He's driven North Leigh to this final. And this is a big opportunity, Zach Scott.
Yeah, had a few now. Got back into the game in the second half. We did start slow, but getting back in, hopefully we can make something of this corner.
Barrett flat, looking to score direct from the corner. Not something you see every day, but it was palmed away by Chadwick. Barrett into the area, straight into the palms of the grateful Luke Chadwick. Justin, he's done really well to hold on to that stinging shot.
Yeah, Barrett again, you know, great play from him. You know, tried to catch the keeper coming off his line. You know, good hands from Chadwick. And again, yeah, he slipped through 2 defenders and had a good shot again. You know, it's a positive from Barrett, and he's looking a lively one in the second half.
Well, great effort from Barrett, but North Leigh on the break. Tavares looking to get the ball through. Out comes Mungle to make a big save. Bright start for the substitute Fernando Tavares, and here he is again, Tavares putting it in behind. Across comes Smith, flicking it off the toes of Alexander Duhamel, and that's a huge defensive contribution, Zach, by Jack Smith.
Yeah, it was a great tackle. Also, 5 seconds before, great save from Mungle. We had to get that right. But yeah, 2 good plays from North Leigh there.
Chadwick out to clear, and all of a sudden the game has come alive again. Foul on halfway by Jack Smith. Justin, this last few opportunities, exactly what this game needed.
Yeah, like we said, I think the game's opening up second half. We thought it might do, and Tavares has a positive impact on the game too. Great patterns of play there. 2 slip balls in there, and Tommy Marshall nearly getting on the end of them as well. So, you know, it's been positive. Also, North Leigh, you know, they've started well as well in the second half, and it's been a really competitive game.
And they look to break again here down the left-hand side, ball over the top. But Chadwick out to the edge of his area. Riley DeSena. Good inside ball to Fernando Tavares. DeSena. Ali Aftab Mohadeen driving into the attacking third. He'll look to go wide. Good return ball to Aftab Mohadeen across the face of goal, and just flicked away at the very last. The linesman's flag is up. Duhamel was offside, but Chesterfield just finding those right avenues at the moment. That's a good cross from Ali Aftab Mohadeen.
Yeah, good movement from Ali there. You know, breaking the line just outside the box, slipping in Liam Jessup on the right-hand side full-back, and good reverse ball back into him, and good cross. You know, looking good. You know, Chesterfield have created a lot more in the second half, and I think they're growing more and more into the game and finding those spaces that they should have been looking for in the first half.
25 minutes of regular time remaining, and as the game creeps onwards, it's looking less and less likely that it'll end a stalemate. Long ball over the top for Marshall to chase. Can't get the better of the captain, Grant. Lovely turn and chop inside from Smith. He's moved out to the left-hand side. Smith with a searching ball. Barrett will latch onto it. Connor Barrett keeps it in play, and he does win the corner as well, and that's a very popular touch in the West Stand, down in front of us from the gantry here at Pride Park. Well, we've already seen, Zach, Chesterfield go up the other end. Do you think that Northley need to take one of these chances soon?
Yeah, I think we do need to take them. Yeah, we don't know how many we will get with this Chesterfield defence, so hopefully we do take one soon.
Barrett in swinger, headed away by De Sena. Only as far as Giles, back into the area, comes all the way through. Gallagher, 1-2 step, he flicks it in, beyond Luke Chadwick. The linesman's flag is down and the goal will stand. Robbie Gallagher, for his 9th of the season, puts Northley in front. Under the noses of the Chesterfield defence, he slipped through. Well, Zach, up on your feet celebrating this one. It just deflected on the way through, and it looks like Gallagher just kept onside by Dolman, but he's done awfully well to get in front of Luke Chadwick there.
Yeah, you know, scrappy goal, but I think the Chesterfield defender don't know who kept them onside, and Robbie Gallagher's just charged them down like I said he always does, and he stuck it in the back of the net, and that's what he brings. He brings energy, and he's had a great game, and he deserves a goal.
Well, it may even be that due to the shot's deflection, the flag stayed down, but Northley won't care. They go in front. Bamber with the long ball, looking to get Chesterfield going on the reply. Marshall out wide. Got Josh Grant for company. Chesterfield looking to defend their under-23 title. Currently trailed by Northley, who win the free kick as well. Justin, tell us, that really does change the complexion of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Gallagher, as mentioned, hard-working, he's lively in and around the box, and you know, a couple of ricochets, deflected shots there. Balls fell kindly to him, and he just got in there before Luke Chadwick. So you know, a little bit against the run of play in the second half, but you know, well deserved. Gallagher's had a good first half, and he's been lively in the second half as well. So you know, it's game on now. You know, Chesterfield have to now maybe get out that shell and push a little bit more forward to get this equaliser, which might leave more space behind. So it's going to open up into a good game now, hopefully.
Oh, Hooper battling away in midfield. It gets away from him there. But great pick out by Dolman. And Dolman with acres of green space ahead of him. It's a good interception. Cut out by Wilkinson, but Smith latched upon it for Northley. Well, the Oxfordshire side are one up against Chesterfield, the local team from Derbyshire. That's Barrett with a lovely shaped pass. De Sena wins the free kick, does really well. Wins the foul off the goal scorer, Robbie Gallagher, who created that goal through quick reactions and a bit of hard graft, but that's a beautiful pass over the top, and Marshall latches upon it. Flag stays down. Tavares, lovely footwork. Tavares round one, shapes to shoot early, and it's pushed away by Mungo, and then the clearance charged down, so Jessup keeps the attack alive for Chesterfield. Jessup around Grant, battling in the corner with the Northley captain and winning the throw. Another big save by Timmy Mungle. Zach Scott.
Yeah, it's a great play from Chesterfield's number 12, Nutmeg Giles there, and you know, Timmy's just done enough to push it away, and you know, glad Northley can get the clearance. 2
nutmegs on the way for Fernando Tavares. Justin, he might be the kind of player that's so important for this comeback.
Yeah, definitely. He's coming really well, Fernando, and he's had a good movement out here, picking up pockets just on the left-hand side. And he seems to have the beating of the fullback. But like I said, you know, Chesterfield have to come out now and try and find that equaliser and push on a little bit. So it's going to be a bit more open game and hopefully a good 20 minutes here.
Long ball from Chadwick. Tavares flicks it on. Cleared by Timmy Mungle, who's been really busy today. Headed on by Hooper. Luca James on in midfield. Flicks it on, but Dolman back to the goalkeeper. Falet Bamba. Wilkinson. Looking to get in behind again. It was a good run from Marshall, but Josh Grant, the captain, picks it out. Smith. Lovely turn, the little Berbersman from Smith, but it's just out of play. But, well, with the lead, Zach, a couple of these Northleigh players have the liberty to open up the game and try something new, and that might excite this good away support.
Yeah, Bino, as they like to call him, Josh Grant, the captain, with a great touch, and then Adam Smith tries the Berbatov flick. So, you know, we look like we're a lot more confident, so hopefully that gives us more confidence to see out the game.
And Josh Grant, once again, dispossesses Thomas Marshall. Zach, if you can you explain where that nickname has come from?
I don't know if you'll like me to say that.
Well,
but,
then, let's keep it off the live stream. Good call, Zach Scott. But that misplaced pass brings an end to the Chesterfield attack. And, well, they're behind the champions of the North Division of this Under-23s league in this League Cup final. They haven't lost in 8 games in the league. You've got to go back to February for the last time Chesterfield tasted defeat. Substitute. On comes Harry Sturgis. Might be the goal scorer coming off, Robbie Gallagher. Or in fact, the change has already been made. It's Smith on the other side, leaving the pitch. Well, talk us through this change, Zach, and what difference it might make.
Well, Sturgis is a defensive-minded player. You know, he brings good experience, composed head. So hopefully he will help us see out this game.
Well, that's a striker off for a central midfielder. So and take the standard of coach on the sideline to figure out what that change is in aid of. It's keeping hold of this 1-goal lead. And as you've said, Justin, Chesterfield now just need to come out of their shell.
Yeah, definitely. The game plan change now. It looks like there's going to be some substitutions as well, and you know we've got to go for it now. 1-0 down with 20 minutes to go. Really important to get back in the game as quick as possible. Searching
for Marshall in behind again, but cleared emphatically by Northleigh, who lead by 1. 15 minutes on the clock. Wilkinson just wants a few more options. All the way back to Luke Chadwick, who was caught unawares by the deflected shot for the opening goal that allowed Robbie Gallagher to poke home from close range. Turn and pass from Webb. Couple of thundering headers there. Real physical plays from Northleigh, and then put in behind. Looks like Sturgis is playing up front. More of a pressing forward, perhaps. Headed on by Aftab Mohadeen. Cleared away by Northleigh again, to the delight of the vocal supporters in the West Stand. And a whole host of substitutions. Luke Mitchell onto the field, Max Cook as well, and Harvey Thomas all entering the fray. And Justin, that's a lot of changes in one go, so they'll bring a lot of energy to this closing stages. Yeah, like for like, obviously players coming on and playing a big part of this season, so it's good to see everyone on the pitch now. You know, I think from a tactical perspective it will stay the same. Max Cook seems to have gone to right back, and we've got Harvey Thomas has come on and Luke Mitchell as centre mid, so you know it might be a slight tinker in the formation. We'll have a look, but yeah, it's important that we get back in the game and get up the pitch and try to create a little bit more than we have in the last 10 minutes. Giles looking for Gallagher over the top. Linesman's flag goes the way of the Millers. They have a throw. And every decision that goes their way is being celebrated like a goal at the moment. Chesterfield under pressure. Under 15 minutes left of regular time in this National Football Youth League Under-23 League Cup final. The defending champions are behind. Gallagher on the turn. Unleashes a shot. Too tame to challenge Luke Chadwick for a second time. That's an excellent throw to open up the field. Long ball from Cook. Headed away and hacked away at the second time of asking. And look at Sturgis go. Wilkinson, excellent defending. Well, Chadwick's gone down. And that is not looking too bright, but the keeper will be keen to get things back underway. Long ball from Thomas. Once again headed away, but only as far as the dangerous Duhamel, whose shot is charged down. Great header. And suddenly Chesterfield are into the area. Weaving and winding. Luke Mitchell wins a corner. Big moment in the game, Justin, tell us.
Yeah, tactical change as well. Looks like it's gone to 3-5-2. Neil Cluxton here. You have to try and get two players up the pitch and in striking areas. But yeah, Luke Mitchell, a good technical player and got into a good pocket there from a good header from Dolman, and good set piece coming up.
In comes the corner. It's short and then put in by Dolman. Headed away. But only as far as Riley De Senna. Bamba back into the area. And deflected cross is cleared by Grant. North Leigh with their backs to the wall at the moment. Carried by their vocal support. They lead by a goal to nil. But can the top scorers across the two divisions, Chesterfield, with their 72 goals this season, get back into the game? Can you believe it? Only the 18th time they've conceded all year. And it's Robbie Gallagher who was picked out early by Justin Tellis as someone to watch out for in this game. He certainly has left his mark on this final. Now Chesterfield have got their hands all over Connor Barrett and he wins a free kick. Zach Scott, it's that kind of play that's going to see this game out.
Yeah, he's doing well. You know, he's had a great game. So, you know, hopefully the Chess players keep doing that. And he keeps winning those more fouls, and we can see out the game.
North Leigh will hammer this down. Headed on by Jack Dongman. But over the head, hooked into the attacking third by Giles. Giles again puts it over the top. Barrett chests it on, looking for Sturgis. Chesterfield just can't clear their lines. That header will help. And Max Cook into Thomas. Long ball. Second bite of the cherry, clears it to Bamba, puts it back into the path. Duhamel has a good first touch, but how about that for a ball over the top? Oh, great defending from Riley De Senna. And he wins the free kick as well, and Gallagher will go into the book. Justin, that is pretty impressive play from Riley De Senna.
Yeah, De Senna's done well there. You know, Gallagher's lively. Good, not a good first touch for once in the game. He's had great touches all game and good defending from Riley.
Chesterfield wasting no time in getting things back underway. Good touch from Duhamel, looking to get in behind. Duhamel's pass intercepted, and now De Senna backpedaling. Chadwick, route one, denied by North Leigh's centre-back pairing, who have been so solid under the high ball today. Parsons and Smith. Mitchell Smith again heads it away. DeSena, first time clearance, but it might fall for Dolman. Dolman gets it under control. Cross into the area, Tavares! Headed over the bar, but a big chance for Fernando Tavares.
Big chance, yeah. Leigh, Jack Dolman here, done well out on the left-hand flank, and a good ball into the box, and he just got under it, Tavares, but another good move. And we need to take one of these chances. You know, we've had a couple of chances in the second half that have been good in good areas, and it's just a case of just being composed in the box and maybe taking one of these last 10 minutes.
Highmore in number 15, poised to come onto the field. And a like-for-like change or another defensive one?
I'd say like to like. He's well, maybe more attackive. He's a great player, very technical, and yeah, he can hold the ball up well and bring people into play.
Casey Highmore onto the field. Timmy Mungle has had a great game in net for North Leigh, wasting as much time as he can and then clearing the ball downfield. Strong header from Hooper. Tavares gets another header on. And Hooper, alert, surrounded by yellow shirts, finds Wilkinson. Fallet Bamba, harried by Giles. Bamba, Highmore trying to intercept and disrupt. The substitute was on up front for North Leigh. That's a good ball into the feet of Mitchell, who finds ball out wide. Parsons denies Max Cook, cutting in off his left to cross it in. Well, the clock is against Chesterfield. Justin, tell us, there's closing in on 7 minutes left. They've certainly got the quality out there to get back in the game.
Yeah, they've got to stay patient, you know, just keep working hard. Obviously, North Leigh are defending, you know, really well. But one chance. I'm sure we'll get one chance. It's important that we take that and hopefully move on from there. But North Leigh have done really well. You know, Barrett in particular, good player, and yeah, interesting few 7 minutes, 8 minutes of injury time coming up.
Nervous moments for North Leigh, who lead by 1 goal. They're the top of the Southern Division, but was Chesterfield with their great scoring record, and let's make no bones about it, club pedigree coming into this final, the reigning champs. They hold the lead as an important header from DeSena. North Leigh have it back. They won't mess around with it inside their own half. Six minutes to go. North Leigh counting down the seconds in this League Cup final at under-23s level. Long ball from Thomas. Oh, almost all the way through and off the chest of Mungle. He latches upon it. And he goes down as well. And, well, if he doesn't return to his feet soon, North Leigh could be in a bit of trouble. Over goes Chris Hodson to assess the severity of the injury. Well, he's had a really good game, Timmy Mungle. He'll be dragged back to his feet by the skipper. He has, Zach, looked really solid in goal.
Yeah, he's had a great game, Timmy. He's a really good keeper, really good person, you know. So I'm really happy for him. Hopefully he can, you know, see it out to the end.
He falls upon it under pressure from Alexander Duhamel. And he'll take all the time he's allotted to here. Long clearance. Highmore battling with Thomas. Tavares with the header on. And Grant gets everything under that high ball into this overcast sky in Derbyshire. Another long ball by Grant, switching the play. Out comes the goalkeeper. Chadwick does really well. Was even better to free Dolman, who suddenly swarmed by yellow shirts, and De Sena forced to clear. Well, Zach, that's some excellent pressure from Northley.
Yeah, it's a great press. You know, we look confident now. You know, getting into our shape a lot better. You know, crowd are loving it. So yeah.
Ray Gaudet on the edge of his technical area. Highmore, great touch, almost kept in play by Gallagher. But instead it's a throw in to Chesterfield. 3.5 minutes of regular time. Riley De Sena, the captain. His throw is intercepted, but Hooper's there again. So industrious at the base of midfield. Good ball to beat the first line of the Northley press. Good first touches. This is a lovely move from Chesterfield. There's the strike. Mungle gets his whole frame behind that one. Luke Mitchell perhaps had other options there, but in fact it was Max Cook, the substitute, coming forward. Mungle didn't get all of that, headed back by Dolman. And then at the second time of asking, it's freed Gallagher. Gallagher on this right-hand side. Robbie Gallagher puts in the cross. Barrett with the header. Chadwick there. Long ball. Trying to pick out Duhamel, but only Josh Grant for Northley. Bamber with the first touch ball. Cook. They must create something soon. Tavares. There's the cross. Headed away by Smith. Still in the area. Smith gets a second bite of it. And this time it's hammered away. Bamber taking on Barrett. Fallet Bamber looking to open up the pitch for Chesterfield. In these closing stages, a goal here would surely take us to penalties. Dolman with a lovely pass. Tavares looking to get away from Groves. And away from another. Tavares with the cross. It's still in the area. And it's with Max Cook. Max Cook, Tavares. Oh, there's the goal! Alexander Duhamel! Pinball in the area. A couple of touches. And Chesterfield are back in the game. Justin Tellis, it was coming in the last few moments.
Yeah, we were saying, well, you know, one chance and that was it. You know, we took it. You know, Xander has been prolific all season, and it's important those moments to take them. And yep, he took a great chance. You know, great recovery ball from Max Cook back into the box. A good block from Tavares, who's been very lively since coming on. Ricocheted again to Xander, and scores an equaliser, and I think well deserved. I think it's been a good moment for Chesterfield since the goal, and I think a well deserved goal.
Wonderful disguised pass as well from the substitute Fernando Tavares. And Alexander Duhamel has his 27th goal of the season. And all of a sudden, Zach, Northley, who looked moments away from sealing the game, are all square again.
Yeah, you know, scrambling there. I think it's unlucky, so close, but you know, we have to go again and just see what happens now in the last couple of minutes of the game.
Barrett went long. It's hacked back to Chesterfield country before De Sena clears his lines. No side wants to give up the lead now. Tavares has blue shirts around him. Lovely footwork from Fernando Tavares, who's changed the game for Chesterfield. Dolman dispossessed. Shrugged off by Gallagher. Wilkinson back to Chadwick. 5 minutes of extra time. So still a chance to one of these sides to steal it from out under the noses of their opposition. Free kick for Northley, who went in front. Robbie Gallagher latching on to a deflected effort, and then it was a really nicely worked move from Chesterfield that eventually got Duhamel in the 6-yard area where he wants to be. And that's got things level. 4 minutes on the clock. A change in the offing for North Leigh. Finn Baker will be coming on shortly, but for now it's Grant intercepted by Max Cook and followed up by Mitchell. Returned with interest by Grant over the head of Max Cook. Around Sturgis. Picks out Duhamel. Lovely ball. Who's to latch on to this but Jack Dolman? Cleared by Groves. And now the substitute will be made. Finn Baker on. With penalties looming. What's the decision behind that, Zach?
Well, he's a technical player. He'll offer a lot. Not that he's got long left, but Robbie Gallagher's gone off. He's had a great game.
Penalties in the offing if things are level at the end of the 95 minutes we've got here at Pride Park. But Chesterfield will be wanting to finish things off before then, as will North Leigh. I'd rather not go to the lottery that is penalty shootout. Giles clears his lines. Bit of kick tennis at the moment. Bamba has it. Controls it well. Looks to put it in behind, but can only find Barrett for North Leigh. His ball is wayward. Thomas. Cook and Barrett battle with it. And Fallet Bamba looking to take on Harley Giles. But Giles has it back. Twisting and turning. Grant looking to put the new man, Finn Baker, in behind. Barrett from range. Doesn't get the cleanest of connections. The chances few and far between in these closing moments, Justin.
Yeah, obviously Barrett and Gallagher had really positive games, but Chesterfield have grown into the game. I think it's a fair result, 1-1, but I do feel they'll have one more chance to win the game. And who can take that chance?
Well, penalties is no one's first choice. Bamba comes away with it. Free kick, North Leigh. How many more chances will Barrett have to swing one of these into the area? Good turn from Giles. Connor Barrett from halfway. Into the area, headed away, only as far as the captain Grant. Barrett's moved out to the right wing, first time ball. Fernando Tavares carrying now for Chesterfield. Barrett gets across and makes the tackle. Mere moments left, and there'll be another change. It's Charlie Herbert onto the field. Off comes Casey Groves. Strong header, no foul. Charged down by Highmore. Penalties it is. Nothing to separate North Leigh and Chesterfield across the 90 minutes. North Leigh took the lead in that second half, but a late equaliser from who else but Alexander Duhamel sets the sides on their way for a shootout. And well, Justin, you said the game, in all fairness, could end at level, and that be a fair result, but we will have a penalty shootout to decide the winner.
Yeah, I think on the balance of play, I think it was a fair result. I think Chesterfield had, you know, long moments of positivity in the game, but didn't really create as much as we normally do. And Barrett and Gallagher, you know, very good for Northley, and you know, defended sturdily the side Northley, and you know, it's probably a fair result, 1-1, and obviously 2 penalties in the lottery. So, you know, it's not fair on the loser, and the winners will be ecstatic. But you know, it's been a good game of football, and you know, hopefully we can get a winner here on penalties for Chesterfield. But you know, Northley have done their part and you know, played really well to get to this stage.
Well, that was Gallagher's goal, and then it was a bit of pinball in the box. The substitute, Max Scott, with a wonderful ball right from the byline, flicked on by another substitute, Fernando Tavares, and tucked home for his 27th of the season by Alexander Duhamel. And Zach, penalties. I dare you to predict what might happen in the next few moments. It's a battle of the goalkeepers, really. Timmy Munkle's had a really good game.
Yeah, Timmy has had a good game. Penalties, you know, it is a lottery. No one wants to lose like that. But, you know, I hope Northley, I'm confident we have 5 confident penalty takers and a few more to lead after that, so I'm confident.
Well, we will return shortly for this penalty shootout between Northley and Chesterfield. Penos. Penalties to come, and it's Northley to take first. Connor Barrett, 21 goals in 18 games. And he slots it coolly past Chadwick. Well, Zach, the Southern League's top goal scorer, has done his job.
Good penalty.
Justin Tellers, one of the substitutes, Luke Mitchell up first. A couple of these substitutes are going to have a huge impact on this cup final.
Yeah, Luke Mitchell, good technical player. Was his centre mid, had a good impact in the second half.
Mitchell on Mungo. Well, roof of the net. No saving that one, even if you went the right way. We're all square at 1 penalty apiece for now.
Yeah, good penalty from Luke Mitchell. Also from Barrett, sending the keeper the wrong way. Great penalty there. Gave him the eyes and slotted nice into the opposite corner.
Luca James, the second half substitute, onto midfield. There's a lot on his shoulders here as the sun sets at Pride Park. James over the bar, and the substitute has put it wide, and Chesterfield with an opportunity to take the lead in this penalty shootout. Well, he's grazed the crossbar on the way through as well. So unfortunate. And it's another substitute, Max Cook, who set up that equaliser with a great ball from the byline into Fernando Tavares. Can he put Chesterfield out in front? Cook, almost saved by Mungle, but it sneaks through.
Yeah, Max Cook went for the corner. Mungle got his hands to the ball, just crept in there, but Max Cook as well coming on second half at right back. Really good lad, been at Chesterfield since he was 6, and a bit of a special moment for him there, so really happy for Max Cook there.
Well, no hint of it on his face. Young Max Cook, all business. Another substitute, Finn Baker. Baker came on in the 94th minute. He's North Lee's very own specialist, and he's got to take on Chadwick to keep North Lee in the tie. Oh, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, coolly as you like. Job done by Finn Baker.
Yeah, another good penalty by Baker there. Sent Chadwick the wrong way, gave him the eyes, and same corner.
Sam Hooper up next. Called to the stand. 7 goals in 17 this season from midfield, and in many ways ran the show for Chesterfield. He'll take on Timmy Mungle to keep the advantage alive. Hammered home into that right corner.
Well done, Sam Hooper. Done well this season. Also playing the FA Trophy for Chesterfield. Been on loan at Grantham and Sheffield FC earlier in the season. So really pleased for Sam. Well taken penalty. Keeper going the wrong way again.
Big moment in this penalty shootout. Another substitute, Harry Sturgis, brought on in the latter stages to look after that 1-goal lead. Sturgis from a long way out. Hammers it past Chadwick with some real ferocity, and that, Zach Scott, is a cleanly converted penalty.
Yeah, very good. He's just wellied it, and it's, you know, found its way in the back of the net, and that's what's important.
Well, when in doubt, Harry Sturgis gets all of it. Thalit Bamba up next to the plate to take on Timmy Mungle, who was inches away from saving that second Chesterfield penalty. Bamba into the roof of the net.
Great penalty by Thalit Bamba there. Keeper went the right way, but the power and the accuracy was in the top corner, and a very good penalty again.
Thalit Bamba couldn't have hit it any sweeter, and now to keep North Lee in the game. Going to be Highmore to strike against Chadwick to keep North Lee in the tie. Highmore sends Chadwick the wrong way and takes us down to the final spot kick. Well, the nail-biting conclusion of the National Football Youth League Under-23 League Cup final. Who else but Alexander Duhamel, the equaliser in the second half, to seal the winner for Chesterfield. Duhamel slips past Mungle by the finest of margins, and Chesterfield have come from behind to reclaim their League Cup final title. A second trophy in consecutive years for Chesterfield. Alexander Duhamel is the hero once more. And it's a victory for the Spirerites against North Leigh.
Just want to say on behalf of Chesterfield Football Club, you know, well done to North Leigh. I thought could have gone either way. Penalties is cruel, and you know, they've had a great season. They've performed really well in this final, North Leigh, and you know, made a real good game of it. You know, and our lads just got over the line. So you know, well done to North Leigh and well done to Chesterfield. It's been a great season for both teams, and it was a really fitting final to have it to go right down to the wire.
Well, Zach as well, thank you so much for being with us, even if things didn't go your way, but a fine performance from North Leigh, came so close.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so close, but you know, gutted for them. I think we played well. As he said, it could have gone either way. Pens is the worst to lose, but yeah, absolutely gutted.
Well, Alexander Duhamel has his name up in lights as North Leigh have been defeated on penalties. First with the equaliser and then with the deciding blow. Chesterfield are the National Football Youth League Under-23 League Cup final champions. And we will leave you with the goals and the presentations down on pitch side in just a moment's time. I've literally looked at it.
A warm round of applause, please, for our runners-up, North Leigh FC partnership with Precision Football Academy. Tonight's player of the match was a hard decision. It caught the eye right from the start. It is North Leigh's Robbie. And tonight,